Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kayla. I'm going to be a 6th year teacher and this is my 4th year teaching 3rd grade, and this is part 2 of classroom setup. Okay, if you watched part 1, there have been a couple changes since then. My camera died the last time, and of course I was so productive the day my camera was dead. So I'm gonna update you quickly on some of the things that have happened. And then my carpets got shampooed, our hallway got waxed, and so I was allowed back in this week. I know there's a bit of controversy between teachers on whether people think you should come in the summer or not. For me personally, I like to come in over summer because I can choose when I come in. I don't feel rushed and pressured. I work a lot better when I have things ready to go and have time. I also have a student teacher coming back for this semester. She was with me last semester, and I want to give her the proper time to answer questions, and I just don't want to be focusing on setting things up when she's in here. And then we have meetings and all of that, so I'd rather just focus on first week plans and things of that nature when we come back. And let's be real, I like to talk to my coworkers, so the first 2 days back are not productive anyways because there's a lot of chit-chatting happening. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about some of the things that are different from the last time I did a setup. Okay, doing a quick pan, I moved my mailboxes here. I had originally thought I would put my Chromebook cart here, but I don't have any cords here, so mailboxes are going to be here, extra seat, obviously kind of a lot of things happening. It is not set. And then my unfinished work poster, I need to spray with the laminate spray. I'm all out of mine, so that's why it has such a bad glare. I also have my windows open, and I don't normally have them open because it messes with my lights that I have up. I turn my overheads down because we can dim them. I also replaced my clock labels because I did not love the ones I had before, so I replaced those. And then I am messing with an idea of having these here, not like this, but hooking black paint string and stringing them. So I just kind of wanted to see how I felt about it before I committed to it. I also put up my alphabet. I have one more that I need to put up because it printed funny, but I hung up my alphabet and strung some lights up there, and then I was able to bring in my cart. It's huge. I don't know how I feel about it, but that's what we have so far. I showed you this. Nothing's really changed there, except there is a cluster of things. This was another one of the big changes. I started painting this. I'm actually going to close my windows and show you. Okay, you can see it a little bit better. Unfortunately, with the rooms facing this direction with the windows, the sun just comes in and it gets really hot and blinding in here. So I wish I had a room facing this direction because their windows are so perfect for keeping open. And then the other problem with the windows here is our playgrounds are right here. So a lot of the times the kids get really distracted looking out the window, watching other kids play. So I do have these shut often, unfortunately. But I started painting this. I obviously did not finish, and I have touch-ups that need to be made. And then my principal hung these backpack racks for me, so that was awesome. And then coming over here, I finished hanging these up, and we hung this. This was my husband's job, so it didn't get filmed, and it happened while my camera was dead. So I'm gonna have books here. I had those last year in my library and it was perfect. And then I bought this genre poster, but they weren't all together. It was just posters like fantasy only. So I put them all together in PowerPoint and then used our poster printer and made a label and just put it into a genre poster. I think it turned out really cute. I also have this Progress Over Perfection tapestry right in the middle, and then I have chairs and all the stuff here kind of blocking the way. I had to move it all for carpet shampooing, obviously, but over here is my Power Words poster. See if I can kind of show you. So that is what we're working with. I still have a mess over here that needs to be organized. My goal today is to put my furniture where I would like for it to be. And then it was really nice. My custodians shampooed my big rug for me, so that was awesome. So my big goal, like I said, is starting to put this stuff away, hopefully going through and organizing my library. and then dealing with the mess that is all of these random things. I don't know if I'm going to continue painting today. We will see if there is time, but that is what's on the agenda for today. Okay, taking a quick break because moving furniture is no fun, but this is what we are looking at currently. I decided I'm going to do full flex seating this year. I usually have desks and then do partial flex seating, but I felt like my management struggled a little bit with that because the times for when they could flex seat weren't part of their routine. Like, it kind of changed day to day, and they did fine with it. For my own sake, I just would like it to be a little more set, like this is where you are all day versus this is flex seating time, find a spot. Like I said, it worked a bit last year. My kids just really needed structure, and every year since COVID I've found that they are really needing structure more than ever. So we're gonna do full flex seating, but with a game plan where they will be in that same spot all day, every day. So I'll kind of go through what that's looking like for the moment. So starting here, I've got crate seats. I need to go to IKEA and get a new one of these. I thought I replaced this one, and I thought they were the same, and they're not, so I do need to get a new one of those. I have regular desks with my auto stools. I had these last year for every kid. Love them, highly recommend. They are currently sitting in my garage in case I absolutely hate flex seating. I can go back to desks, and we have a plethora of desks at my school, so I am not concerned with trying this out, seeing how it goes. And my student teacher is really interested in flex seating, so I figure it could be a learning experience for us both. I have high top tables with these chairs. I need to adjust the height on that one. I had these last year. I only had two though, and they were up against that window. This was one of the most popular choices, so that is that one. Then I have this big gray table, and I kind of have a couple seating choices. I haven't fully decided how I want to do this, but I have 4 of these stools. I have some wobble chairs. I have one of these, and this was my small group desk chair last year, so we'll see about that. And then more stools on this side, and then coming over here I have my white table with my saddle seats. The kids love these as well. This is probably one of, if it weren't those two, it was this for when they got flex seating last year. I also have a standing table over there. I have a director's chair, don't really know where it's going to go yet. And then I have this floor table with these gray floor seats. I need 2 more for this table, so need to stop and get those. And then there are beanbag chairs here. And then coming back over here, this is one of the ways I'm going to be managing flex seating. So each of the kids will have a drawer from, these are from IKEA, it's labeled with their number. I will have 4 total. Hopefully I don't get more kids than 24. Right now I'm at 21, so we're looking okay. I need to get another one. I had one right there that I had put there for spacing, and I thought about changing it to be for students, but I changed my mind because I just love having my manipulatives in here. So I moved it over here, and I'm just going to buy another unit from IKEA to go there. Over here will be my Chromebook cart. My husband hung these before I thought about it, and I have a feeling he's going to have to move these 2 up a bit because I think the Chromebook cart is too tall. And then this is all my headphones, so it'll go right next to it. So that's what that is looking like. And then I have privacy folders. Those will probably get moved. They're just kind of over there. My desk area, I hung, well, not really hung, it has a sticky surface, and I hooked it to my desk here, but I don't know if I love it. Last year I had this hooked to my desk, but I had a black desk. It was over in this corner and it worked out. So I don't know, let me know what you think. Should I keep that on or take it off? I just like that I can hide things under here if I'm doing like a surprise, like I've got donuts before, and I can kind of hide it so the kids can't see. And then I realized I forgot to show you this area. So I put a black border around this. I haven't decided if I'm going to keep these here or not. I originally had wanted to do like where the kids could bring in a picture from home, and if they were having a hard time they could come over and it would just be our Trailblazer family. And last year I didn't have any kids bring any in, so I ended up putting this up just to fill the space. And then I used to have a leopard gecko and his tank was right here, but I had someone with a friend who's obsessed with reptiles end up taking him, so I do need to fill those ones in because you can see them now. And then I did my affirmation mirror and hung up these little areas, or these little signs and shelf. So I need to organize this area a bit more too. But this is what it's looking like. I'll do a quick pan. I also don't know if I'm going to keep this 10 cart drawer right there or what the plan is for it. I was going to do, or last year I did early finishers in here and they could come just grab whatever it was. But this year, me and my team, so I discovered we had a binding machine at my school and I went kind of crazy with it, and so my team kind of followed suit and we decided to make all of our warm-up notebooks and whatnot into these. And then I also made an early finisher one and a soft start one, so I don't really need those drawers anymore because it's all in their little May-Do book. So I don't know yet, we shall see. It's kind of the theme currently, but that is what's happening. I got a little overwhelmed with cleaning and setup, so I'm going to take a little break on that kind of stuff, and I'm going to do some housekeeping with some things that I just need set up. So I'm going to make my catch-up folders. I have my class list and I have the kids who are registered already, so I'm only going to put the kids who are registered on these, and then I'm going to wait. I have 8 kids who aren't registered, so I'll do the other ones and then I'll be able to kind of get these out of the way so they're not just sitting on this table stressing me out. Okay, I got all my catch-up folders done. I'm still gonna stick these inside of the folder slots that I have. I'll show you what I do for those in just a second. I'm still gonna put them all in. It's really easy to take them out and label them, and I end up handwriting the kids' names every year. You could definitely edit the file and put it in with a cute font, but I like to have them printed and cut ahead of time. So usually during the school year, one of the last days of school, I print them and cut them all, and then I just have them ready to go. And like I said, as kids register, I'll write their names. So this is what they look like. They're super cute. As for the sleeves, these hold up pretty well. I do have a few I have to replace, but overall most of them are really good. I have about, I would say I only had like 5 kids that needed their sleeve replaced. The only problem this year I kind of had was the kids would write on top of these a lot, so I don't know if you can tell. You can kind of see their pencil engravings, but again, it's not the end of the world. You can still use them. So let me grab. These are what I use. They are from the Avery brand. They're removable self-adhesive display protectors, and then you can just put that on there instead of like stickers. I've done stickers before. They're so hard to take off. They ruin the folders, and then you have to buy new folders every year. Like I said, most of these are going on year 2, and they're totally usable. So okay, I had planned on doing a little bit more today than I did, but I'm really tired, so one of the things I always say is I like to honor how I feel over summer. If I feel like resting, I go home and rest and relax, and if I feel like working, then I let myself do some work. So I'm feeling tired. I'm gonna go sit on my couch and watch some TV now and just relax, but that is the end of part 2. I'll see you guys for part 3. Bye.